Good day, everyone. This is my presentation about my life changes from infant to middle adolescence. But before I start with my presentation, I would like to first show you my objectives in this presentation. Make a creative presentation. Present oneself according to what is asked. Build self-esteem. Present my infant to adolescence life changes and challenges. Next, let me show you my favorite quote. This is my favorite quote because it makes me want to work hard on every aspects of life. It boosts my productivity and helps me to do almost every task confidently. I believe this quote is one of my inspirations when doing hard things. It makes me want to do those things because I believe that all of my hard work will pay off in the future. Next to that, let me first introduce myself and share some of my information. I am Andre Dale Valdelion Dokiatan, 17 years old. I was born on June 26, 2005. My hobbies are anything as long as it makes me entertained or I'm having fun with it. My weaknesses have, have been doing mathematics and arts since I was a young age. But for me, I've developed my skills in mathematics, and I think I'm getting better with the subject. My strengths are my mental strengths because they help me be more confident and productive every day. Also, my loved ones, they are my inspirations, and they are the reason why work so hard. It is because of them. My favorite sports is chess because since I was young, I used to play with my grandfather and father as a bonding activity. My favorite food is anything that is potato. But in general, my favorite food is hash brown. In my presentation, I will first show you my daily routines and schedule every week. I will not include taking a bath, breakfast, lunch, and dinner in this schedule, since they always happen every day. And note that some of the events here may or may not happen due to different tasks and additional schedules. Let's start with Monday. House chores are one of the things I do on Sunday because I'm unable to help in the house on weekdays because I have schoolwork. Playing games is next on my list because I always play games when I'm bored. Next on my list is going to church, but honestly, these days I haven't gone to church that much. Next on my list is going to the mall. When we go to church after that, we usually go to the mall. Next, we end our day by relaxing or watching a movie. On Mondays to Thursdays, I have the same kind of schedule since I have classes from morning to afternoon. And then when I have free time, I usually surf on social media. On Friday, we don't have classes. So this is my time to do some exercise and some housework. I also do some remaining activities that I haven't finished yet. And sometimes my friends, go out to band, play billiards or chill. On Saturday, if there are no events, I usually play chess online since I want to improve my skills. The next thing I usually do on Saturday is go visit our cousins and band. And we end our day by playing together or binging on some movies. And that is all for my weekly schedule or routine. Next is my timeline diagram from infancy to adolescence. Note that some of the information in this diagram comes from my parents or close relatives. Infancy, 3 months to 1 year. I learned to have emotion, crying and smiling. Here is one of the videos of me smiling in infancy. Ang napakataas na bituin dahil dyan, kaya alay ko. I learned to do some physical movements like sitting and breathing. I learned to hold things. I learned to see different colors. I'm entertained by brightness or colorful objects. Toddler, 1 year to 3 years. I learned to crawl or stand. I developed my vision. I learned to say words or make sounds like mama or dada. I learned to process people like I know who is my father and mother, is or my siblings. I learned about things that are around me. Next is the video of me learning how to use a cloth and cleaning the floor.
Kuskus ka, kuskus.
Childhood, 4 years to 12 years. I learned to go to school. I learned to properly talk. I learned to become respectful to people. My height and body increases. I started to do house chores. I learned to have friends and socialize in public. I learned to have crushes. And lastly, I learned to become spoiled or brat. Next is the video of me auditioning for a commercial.
My name is Andre Vidokla.
How old are you?
I am 8 years old.
Okay, facing your right, harap ka doon.
Early adolescence, body transformation, or what we call puberty. Starting to realize what's wrong and right. Become soaked with social media. Starting to explore what I want in the future. Starting to become away with my parents socially. I started to have knowledge outside. And lastly, I started to have insecurities. Next is middle adolescence, ages 16 years to 17 years old, or my current age. Started to become mature, starting to have connection with my parents again, started to become independent, started to read books or explore the world society, started to go out with friends, and started to become stressed with my future. Next are the challenges in early and mid-adolescence. One of the problems I have in early to mid-adolescence is the connection with my parents. The definition, not having the confidence to open up to your parents about what's happening and your problems that they don't see. Causes, you don't want your parents to judge you or give you an opinion that will hurt your feelings. Effects, the effects of this is the lack of connection with the parents, and there can also be conflict on both sides. The solution. The solution I think about is not to be shy about opening up to your parents because I think that they don't understand how we young people think nowadays. So we better be the one to open up about something, and that will be the start of having great connections with them. The next problem I encountered during my adolescence is the loss of confidence and having insecurities. Definition. Normal teenagers do when they get to age where they have an unbalanced view of themselves and feel doubtful of their abilities or what they have to offer. Low self-esteem and a lack of confidence can negatively affect people's relationship, works, studies. Causes. The media and social media. Body image and feelings about appearance. The level of support people have around them. Achievements or skill levels. Physical and mental health issues. Feeling the need of conform or fit with peers. And lastly, perfectionism. Effects. Living with low self-esteem can harm your mental health and lead to problems such as depression or anxiety. You may also develop unhelpful habits such as smoking and drinking too much, as way of coping. Solution. I think the solution, when people have low self-esteem or have no confidence in themselves, like I did before, is to identify the negative beliefs you need about yourself and then challenging them. You may tell yourself you're too stupid or that nobody cares about you. Start to note these negative thoughts and write them on a piece of paper or in a diary. Use them as a way to improve your thoughts and feelings. You may also start working out or doing exercise because it will surely help your confidence and thinking. Thank you everyone for watching and listening to my presentation. Happy day and may God bless you. Good day everyone. This is my presentation about my life changes from infant to middle adolescence. But before I start with my presentation,